The best part of that meme is when they switch back to the newscasters and they're like, ooh,
Ooh,
ow,
are you
looks
okay?
like
Is she
she's
okay?
really hurt. Oh, yikes. Ouch. Well, I hope she's going to be okay.
That was
It was
peak
early
meme.
internet. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
like, it was so good because the best part of it, I guess I watched that like 11 million times, so I know every minute of it. And they're like stomping the grapes. And then the lady who's there on the tour, the like newscaster in the field, is like, okay, stop. And then the woman who's giving him the tour stops. And then the newscaster lady quickly stomps a few more. And then
Yeah.
that's when she falls. And the camera guy was like tracking her the whole time. And she just like flat falls. And she's like, oh, stop. Oh, I can't breathe.
She did an impression.
Like, so awful.
Welcome to Friends on Purpose,
Where two friends talk about life, love,
and finding purpose.
I got to tell my quick fun story about Samuel.
Oh, yeah, tell it.
Okay, so Samuel comes home with a black and white tube TV.
Okay.
Like it's so old, it has the bunny ears.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have any other modern connections, just like the screws for that.
Yep.
And he's like, Dad, look what I found. And it was just free on side of the road. And it's a tiny little like 6-inch screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like instantly into it. It's like, oh my God. Like,
yeah.
I just remembered when I was 13 at BJ's. You know what BJ's is?
Oh yeah.
It's like the Costco of Massachusetts, or I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I would like drool over this one little like radio TV that they had in the electronics section.
Yeah.
Wishing I could have it for my bedroom,
Yeah.
And so Sam brings one home.
screen
And I'm like,
this
oh
big.
my God. Yeah. Black and white.
Yeah.
And he's like, you think it'll work? I'm like, well, you're not going to get any channels on it. It's
Right.
it's not HD, which is what everything is now.
Yeah.
And I said, but we could probably hook up a VCR to it. He's like, oh
Totally.
my God. So he just starts nerding out. And then we scour the internet for a VCR. We didn't find anything immediately, but the next day I went to 3 different thrift stores in Burlington, 3, maybe even 4. So like 2 Goodwills, 2 resource stores, maybe the Habitat for Humanity. Anyway,
Yep.
nobody had any.
Sorry, that was
But
just
they-
like, they have like bubblegum shrimp,
Bubble
like
shrimp,
corn shrimp. It was just like listing off-
Goodwill,
Goodwill
resource,
shrimp.
Habitat for
Habitat.
Humanity, Salvation Army.
Did I mention the old Sears?
They didn't have any. I found a few VHS tapes that I got them anyway, for like $1 each or whatever.
Yep.
I come home, I tell him the bad news. He was a little disappointed, but then he jumps on to Facebook Marketplace again. He's like, oh my God, there's one in Johnson for $20. I'm like, well, let's go get it. He contacts the guy. He's like, yeah, sure. And he
$20.
says there are
That's
more.
pretty steep.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. But anyway, we get in the car. I tell him to load the address in my phone, so we can get there. And then I start pulling out, and I'm like, that doesn't say Johnson. That says St. Johnsbury. He's like, oh,
My bad.
that's not 15 minutes
You're like,
away.
That's
an
50
hour away.
minutes away.
And we just kind of look at the phone, and we look at each other. We're like,
Let's
we're
go.
doing this.
Yeah.
So we just went and got it. 2 hours later, we have it in the garage, and we hook it up. And our first attempt wasn't working. And he's like, well, okay. And I was like, well, no. Let me just try one more thing. And then it works. And he was elated. He was like,
Oh my God.
freaking out about how awesome this thing was. You would have thought I bought him like, I don't know, an Xbox or something. But
That's
no,
amazing.
it's a VCR and a black and white TV. And he's playing Fantasia.
Oh my gosh. He's
yeah.
so cool.
Yeah. And and so He's got his car that he's been working on in the garage, so he's put it out there as like his workshop TV.
So cool.
So he'll just have random old movies playing while he's
that.
working on it.
You should find him a VHS copy of Free Willy. That movie slaps.
Oh my God, yeah.
You know?
The opening
I love
number.
Hold me so, like the river Jordan.
So all that to say is we're talking about movies today.
Yeah, we are.
We have a whole list. I didn't limit myself.
I have 11 total, just so you know.
Well, tell me your 11 if you have your 11.
All right, I have my 11, and then I have my 5 that are going to be like.
Yes. Okay. Go.
All right. Okay. And these are in chronological order, not in my life, but from when they were released. Just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
The first is Rear Window. An Alfred Hitchcock movie with Jimmy Stewart, Grace Kelly, and Raymond Burr. Came out
Great
in
movie. I just watched
1954. It's so good.
Yeah.
And just as a like little plug, I have seen some people say it's considered one of the greatest movies ever made. So for whatever that's worth. Fried Green Tomatoes came out in 1991. That stars Kathy Bates, Jessica Tandy, Mary Stuart Masterson, and Mary Louise Parker. Third is A League of Their Own, 1992. Tom Hanks, Gina Davis, Madonna, Rosie O'Donnell, Lori Petty. You know, great. Good Will Hunting, 1997. Cider House Rules, 1999. Legally Blonde, 2001. With, of course, Reese Witherspoon, Selma Blair, Luke Wilson. Wet Hot American Summer, also 2001. Which just, we'll get to that one. The Orphanage, which we've talked about a lot because of horror movies, that's 2008. The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, 2008. The Impossible, 2012. That's Naomi Watt, Ewan McGregor, and Tom Holland's movie debut.
Yeah. Okay.
And Inside Out, which was 2015. So those are my 11. And again, just so everyone's on the same page, these are not like Elaine's most favorite movies
These are
ever.
not our favorite movies.
Some of them are there's some crossover
Maybe
here.
Maybe were at one time.
Yeah, but these are not like right now, pick your favorite movies. This is just like we're getting
formative,
to know.
influential,
Yep.
Shaped you in some way. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yep. How about you?
All right. So mine, these are not in chronological order in any sense. Okay. So the first would be Star Wars.
Yeah.
My favorite as a kid was The Empire Strikes Back. But I'm talking about the 3 original episodes.
Oh, jeez.
The Sandlot. Tron.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. The whole trilogy.
Anyone. Okay.
Anyone. Although The Last Crusade is close to my heart because that's the one we had taped on VHS. And that was the one that was most accessible to me. So that's the one I watched the most. Braveheart, The Titanic, The Matrix, Hero, which is a foreign film. Cinematically breathtaking. It's
out from which country?
China. Yeah, it kind of tells the story in like 4 or 5 different ways from like different perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of, I had like a Kung Fu era. And so it was like, it
I
came
feel like
out
a lot of men have that. Do you think that's right?
Well, maybe a lot of millennials, because that's when Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon came out.
Oh,
like during my high school days, which got me into Bruce Lee. And then there was like the whole Gun Fu era, which is like like The Matrix or Equilibrium or Fist of Legend. And Jet Li was a big, action Kung Fu star.
Son of?
I don't know.
Bruce Lee?
No, different Lee, spelled different.
Oh.
L-I versus L-E-E.
Oh.
The Village, Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord of the Rings trilogy, of course.
Such a nerd.
Big Fish, Napoleon Dynamite, Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind, Garden State, Elephant, Wedding Singer, Zoolander, Muppets from Space, Robin Hood Men in Tights, and my all-time favorite, Nacho Libre,
Wow.
which is my all-time favorite
That's
film.
your like
I've
favorite
decided.
movie.
Yes, I could
Wow.
watch that any day, all day.
Okay. I can't wait to get into this. I have so many questions.
All right, so this brings us to our top five, which made the top five cut, and the first would be the movie that defined your childhood.
It was Fried Green Tomatoes.
Mm-hmm. I think I could have guessed that. You might have mentioned that before.
Have I? Yeah. It's like my emotional core.
Mhm.
And I also like, there's like, I loved movies that had like history, but this one's just like a throwback, you know, like it's only like 30 years in the past, but they have those like time warps, and I loved it, and it was like a strong-willed woman character, you know, whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Really loved it. What's yours?
I have Sandlot down here. I wanted to go with Star Wars, but that seemed so basic, and
That's not. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's okay
but
if
when
you're
I
a
think
basic
about,
bitch.
yeah, no, and I'm not. It's not like I'm ashamed of it, but I feel like when I watch The Sandlot now, because my kids grew up watching it, I don't just remember like the characters, like Benny and Smalls and all those guys. It's like I remember being 10 years old.
Yeah, you remember the
And-
feeling of like
right, and
absorbing
I think that's why that film lives on. Is like people relate to it so closely. I didn't relate to any one character as like I related to the crew.
Yeah.
And it kind of gave me permission to like get into even more shenanigans as a kid.
Yeah.
And that's what my Massachusetts childhood was like.
Yeah.
We were just a huge crowd of mainly boys.
Roving
That
boys.
we were just all over the neighborhood doing all kinds of things. So
being real dumb.
Being real dumb. Got some great stories that are very Sandlot.
So how many times did you watch it?
Countless, like
Yeah,
more than
over
more
and
than
over and over.
Yeah, yeah. And then it was like a whole nother wave when I had kids, so I watched it with them.
Oh,
and,
you showed them.
yeah, yeah. So
That's cool.
they have an era of Sandlot
Very
as
sweet.
well. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next one.
The movie that changed how you saw the world. I had a tough time with this one.
I picked A League of Their Own, which is. Oh, you know what? Did I miss? I guess I missed saying The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. That was on my list.
You did mention that one.
Oh, did I? Okay,
Yeah.
so I had a hard time with that one because I like watched it as a young person, and then I studied it in college, and I remember the feeling I had when I watched it in college. It felt like it helped me change perspective on the world, but then there was such a academic critique of it that it like prioritized the Nazi family's emotions too much. And I remember feeling like ashamed that movie like enlightened me. It's like the same way that like I liked The Help as like a movie a lot, and then it was like, that's a white savior movie, and I was like, oh fuck, shit, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I pick A League of Their Own because it's like I watched it with my dad a lot. We watched it over and over and over again, and I asked him a lot of questions like as I was thinking of them, like wait, why couldn't girls do blah blah blah, you know, like it was my awareness of like gender inequality, I guess. And it kind of, I remember as a young person just liking the story, and then like growing up and being like, this is like a rallying cry, you know, like, hey, yeah. So yeah, that would be mine. What's yours?
So I had a hard time with this because thinking about the movies in general, I think I've realized that I watch movies for like the inspiration.
What does that mean to you?
So like when I think like changed my world, it wasn't like some sort of identity or like I don't know. Okay, so the one I chose is Romeo and Juliet. And I remember being a freshman in high school, and we had to read Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet as part of our English class. And I liked it, but I wasn't quite connecting there was like, it was like I was so close to like really loving it. But then when we finished the book and then watched this movie, it was like, oh my
It
God.
came to life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that Shakespeare came to life. It was like, this is a kind of creativity I've never seen before. And it is so cool. And it is so it's like I started watching movies and studying the craft
Yeah.
more so than like,
I think that perfectly answers the question.
yeah, okay. And so it definitely caused me to really love Shakespeare and have a greater appreciation for that. But it wasn't like I was, becoming a nerd in Shakespeare. It was like I was becoming a nerd in filmmaking.
Yeah.
And
Or even like storytelling.
yeah, because I ended up watching Moulin Rouge, which is same director.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched Strictly Ballroom without realizing that was the same director.
Oh, that's funny.
But I recognized his style.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this
I like
seems a
that.
lot like Baz Luhrmann. And then I
Yeah.
realized, oh, directors can have their own
Influence.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like a painter or an illustrator, and that seemed really cool to me. And then that kind of, again, it was like the gateway to filmmaking and like an
Super cool.
appreciation and
Yeah.
love for that art.
I probably was already on the path of being like a team sport, like lover. But I remember A League of Their Own also feeling like as a young kid, because I watched it, probably it came out in the 90s, like early 90s. I probably watched it in the mid 90s, but when I was still like 6 and 7. And I'm sure I was playing team sports, but being a team sport athlete, really like I grew into that identity. And I referenced the movie a lot when I would have like mentally, like when I would have like strife with teammates. I'd be like, you know what, in A League of Their Own, like there were fights, but they just got through it. Like I like performed it as I'd be like, I want to be a leader like Dottie, who just, like puts a team before herself, like.
Yeah. For me, it was like, I start watching films to like create something of my own. So like all of a sudden I'm learning how to write a story, and I start dissecting things. And so like all of a sudden, I'm reading about the hero's journey and how to write that style story.
Yeah.
And everybody I'm reading who's teaching these things is using Star Wars: A New Hope as a prime example. And then I watch it again, and all of a sudden I'm watching an entirely different movie.
You're seeing it totally differently.
And I'm thinking, this movie is so simple.
Yeah. Right.
And yet it captured millions of minds,
Yeah. I think that I think you, like when you said like studying the craft, I'm like, oh well, it worked, because you're excellent like at storytelling, but you're excellent at making it look really natural, because I think it just lives in you. So I bet those movies,
well,
like
that's
you really
sweet.
took that to heart.
Yeah. So, wow, we're already on to Frivia. Frivia, brought to you by
Graham.
Okay, so Frivia, I'm excited about these. So movie edition, these are three games, all very similar, like variations of the same game. Essentially, I'm going to read the plot of a movie, and you have to guess what the movie is.
Okay.
Sort of.
Okay.
So the first variation, this is, and you've probably seen this before. I've ripped all of these off the internet. But these first two are bad movie summaries. So I'm going to read to you. Yeah. So a depressed widowed father teams up with mentally challenged woman to find his disabled son.
Finding Nemo.
Yes. So that's the most popular one. Yeah. So you get it. Okay. A billionaire with unresolved childhood issues spends his evenings assaulting clowns and experimenting with military grade cosplay.
What?
Batman.
Okay. Yep.
All right. So second game, real or fake movies. So I'm going to read to you the title and the plot. And you're going to tell me if it's a real movie or if it's a fake movie.
Okay.
The first one, Velocipaster. After a tragedy, a priest gains the ability to transform into a dinosaur.
That's not a real movie.
It is a real movie.
No!
It's real bad.
Is
It's
it a
low
porn?
budget. I think it's Christian.
Oh, wow.
And I don't even think it's, you have to look it up. There's some funny like YouTubers who review it and it's awful.
It's a pastor. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
Velocipaster. Hundreds of beavers. A fur trapper battles an absurd number of beavers.
That has to be a porn. It's real.
It is real. I don't know if it's a porn or not, but I can see how that would shake out.
One might think.
Mansquito. A genetic experiment goes wrong and a man is transformed into a giant human mosquito hybrid.
No, that's not a real movie because it was done
That
with
is
The
a
Fly.
real-
Oh my
It's a
God.
real movie. I watched it.
Mansquito.
It was a
What?
sci-fi original. Emily and I watched it one night because it was like, this is so ridiculous. We have to watch
see.
it.
We have to see
And
what's
it
going
was
on here.
it took itself very seriously.
Oh no, worse.
Yeah, no, it was horrible.
Ugh.
Okay, final one. Zombievers. Radioactive zombie beavers attack tourists.
Real movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
That
all
was a
real.
trick. They're all real.
Yeah.
I feel like I like recently saw something about zombievers, and that's why I think I knew it was real.
Okay.
Hold on.
I did quick internet searches on these, so I didn't look any of them up. So hundreds of beavers could very well maybe a porn. I'm not sure.
Yeah, this movie, Zombievers, 2014. I don't know why it just came up. Maybe it was like the like 10th anniversary or something where people were like, "Remember this movie?"
Right.
And I was
kind of
like
like a Sharknado kind of deal.
Yes,
Didn't
yes.
quite take off.
Yeah.
Okay, so last game.
Mm-hmm.
Is it horror or is it Hallmark? I'm going to read to you the premise of the movie, and you just decide. You don't have to tell me the title. If you know the title, great. That's bonus points for you.
Okay.
But you just have to tell me if it's a Hallmark or a horror.
Okay.
All right. A young girl begins expressing herself in a new in new and unexpected ways, prompting the adults around her to re-examine their beliefs, strengthen their relationships, and discover the power of faith.
The Exorcist. Horror.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
While visiting an old mansion, a woman becomes fixated on a dead celebrity and gradually loses her grip on time itself.
Horror. It's not The Skeleton Key, is it?
No, but that's a good guess. No, this is a Hallmark. Entitled "A Biltmore Christmas."
Oh,
And we actually have a Hallmark expert listener. What Sarah is a
Sarah
huge
will
fan
be
of Hallmark
excited.
movies.
Oh, so
I'm
is
hoping-
my partner.
Yeah,
Big Hallmark
Really?
movie girly. Yeah,
Wow.
she and her mom and aunts used to just like, it was either that was on the TV at their summer cottage or tennis. So it was just like,
Yeah,
she's
okay,
like got an endless catalog of knowledge for the Hallmark movies.
Well, again, I've never seen these movies, so
Yeah,
I'm
that's funny.
hoping these plot
Synopses.
lines are
Yeah.
living up to them.
That's for you, Sarah.
A woman learns her boyfriend has been lying about who he is, then follows him to a secluded compound run by his controlling mother.
I mean, it sounds like a horror, so I'm going to say Hallmark.
It's a Hallmark.
Yeah.
This is A Royal Christmas.
Oh, with
I don't know.
Lindsay Lohan?
Maybe. I don't know.
Lilo has jumped back on the
Which-
scene, and she did. Lindsay Lohan has done a couple Hallmarks. Like she did signed a contract
Recently? Because I think this one. I don't think this is recent. I looked up well-known like top
Okay.
Hallmark movies.
Okay, she did Falling for Christmas in 2022.
Yeah.
Our
okay.
Little Secret in 2024.
Wow.
And there's another one coming out, I think, shortly. She signed a whole bunch. Honestly, they're amazing. You're going to want to
Movies?
watch them. Yeah, it's Lindsay Lohan in a Hallmark movie. It's like,
I don't
it's
know
so
if I want to watch
it's
that.
dissonant in the best way. I'd say
Okay.
definitely watch.
You
know what?
during
I would
Christmas
say-
time, I'll give it a
yeah.
shot. Because
Yep.
I do get into Christmas movie marathons,
Yep.
so maybe I'll add
Yep.
that to the roster.
Yep.
Okay, last one. A young woman falls for a handsome, mysterious man whose family has lived in the area for generations. As she becomes immersed in his world, she learns that love sometimes requires sacrifice.
Yeah, that's a horror. And it's like The Hills Have Eyes or like Chainsaw Massacre or something.
It's horror. It's Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're on the right
Yeah.
track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. That was good. That was
Yeah?
fun. Good one.
Good, cool. All right.
You're so cool and fun. Hey, friends. If you enjoy Friends on Purpose, leave us a rating and review. It doesn't have to be profound, just a few kind words, 5 stars, and maybe a tasteful emoji. It helps more people discover the show and hop into the friendship circle. If you've already left a rating or review, thank you. You're officially a friend on purpose. I just want to also shout out at my partner's party, I had my first celebrity sighting where someone came up to me and was like, Elaine, I've been listening to your podcast a lot. So I'd like to
What?
shout out Colleen.
And you didn't know them?
No, I know them.
Okay.
I
Yeah, all
I
right.
definitely know them. But you know,
That's
that's
sweet.
an organic listener. We haven't paid them to listen. So, Colleen,
And
thank you.
thank you, Colleen.
Yeah. And obviously we can't forget Meg, who has been a loyal listener. Honestly, our most loyal listener from day one,
Yeah?
besides us. So, thanks guys.
That's great. I love it.
Appreciate
I love it. All right, we have 6
Now we can
listeners
continue.
now.
Yeah, we do, including us.
All right, so back into it. Let's see. The movie that accidentally formed your personality. And
We
so
should
this
talk
is a
about this
series
one.
of questions,
Yeah.
maybe not specifically focused on one movie in particular, but
Mm-hmm.
so which movie character did you desperately want to be?
Wait, first let's do the movie.
Okay.
So, for me, this was Wet Hot American Summer. Are you familiar?
Yeah, okay. I haven't seen that. No.
All right. Just briefly, it came out in 2001, but it's a parody of 1980s summer camps. And it's set in Maine, which I was a Maine summer camp kid.
Mhm.
Infamously annoying about like, well, one time at camp, like I was that kid. I was obsessed with summer camp. This movie was with many SNL, like bit actors, or not bit actors, famous SNL character actors. Every character played by someone now, but it was the start of many of their careers because it was such an absurdist movie. It still has a rating of like 39% on Rotten Tomatoes, but it's a cult classic. Like,
Yeah.
I can quote every single line from it because I was a camper, a summer camp counselor. Like, camp was so important to me. And it's just like an absolute send up to camp in the funniest, roastiest way possible. So we watched it all the time. And now it has a Netflix, like, there's like a reunion movie, and I think there's like a series. It has its own like Netflix universe, which is crazy. So anyway, all of that is to say, I wanted to be the Janine Garofalo character who was the camp director, because I was like, I'm going to be a camp director. And also I think Janine Garofalo is so funny. So yeah, that was that one.
That's awesome. I would have to choose. So again, these 4 bullet questions are all different movies for me, but the one that I think accidentally formed my
Interesting.
personality,
Yeah.
and still hasn't really left me, would be Braveheart.
Oh my God.
So like that's where it was the first rated R movie I watched.
Whoa.
I was 13. I begged my dad to watch it. He would watch it constantly because it was his favorite movie for a while. My dad has really great taste in movies. I grew up watching all kinds of things because of my dad and my sisters, because my sisters brought in more feminine movies. So I would watch Pride and Prejudice. The Anna Green Gables series was on constantly. And so, and my dad really enjoyed movies like that too. So he would go through like little seasons of just watching the same movie over and over and over again. And those were some of them. And Braveheart was one of them. I begged him to let me to watch it. I finally was able to. Very formative. My love for the Scottish culture began there. And then I learned I was part Scottish, you know,
Oh
so
my gosh.
all of a sudden that's me. And that just has never left me. The character I think I wanted to be was Indiana Jones. He was just smart and rugged, and he was cool, you know, with the whip and the fedora. And as a kid, it was just like, that's who I was pretending to be.
Just so you know, wanting to have a whip and a fedora is not universally like
it's not cool.
Sought after. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No one's like,
No.
when you were like,
Not
you know, the
everybody-
whip and the fedora. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't know.
No, it's not for everyone. But again, yeah, I grew up on The Last Crusade. The German lady in that movie made me feel things.
Yeah. Interesting.
And yeah, so that's
what that says about you. Okay.
As far as the character who I am actually,
Yep.
you ready for this?
I'm ready.
I think I'm more of a Kermit the Frog.
Oh, that's
You
nice.
think that's true?
Why
Optimistic
are
by
there
default.
so many songs
I love my friends.
about rainbows?
And I am not macho. I am not an Indiana Jones. I am
No,
not.
but you're a big heart
not a
and
Braveheart.
intellectual. You're earnest. You know,
Yeah.
you're I think
I think
Kermit's
that's-
right. Muppets
yeah.
in Space Kermit.
Yeah.
If I'm sticking with Wet Hot American Summer, I'm probably most like Coop. He's kind of annoying. Really earnest, but like everyone's like, okay, Coop. You know, like that's enough.
You think you're that way?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm a little. People are like, ha ha ha. Okay, that's all right.
I'll have to
You know.
watch the movie.
You will have to watch it. I will watch a movie on your list that I haven't seen if you watch Wet Hot American
Okay,
Summer.
let's
You can
agree to
pick.
one by the end of this episode.
Which I just want you to know, you like almost just accidentally quoted Wet Hot American Summer perfectly. They're all like talking, and that's the end of the summer. Actually, the whole premise of the movie is that it's one day. It's the last day of
Okay.
camp, but
Yeah.
it takes a
Yeah.
course over the entire movie. And they're
Yeah.
all like, oh, man, like, I hope we stay in touch forever. And they're like, well, why don't we just like make a point to meet
Yeah.
up some point? And they're like, all right, let's pick in 10 years, like 11 a.m. here at camp. And then one guy's like, no, I'm going to be busy then. And the other guy's like, what do you just have a trapper keeper full of events? And he's like, no, I'm just like, I just know I'm going to be busy at 11 a.m. Anyway, yeah, we'll each pick, and then someone is like, well, let's make it your beeswax to be there.
Yeah.
So like, let's
Okay.
make it our beeswax to watch each other's movie. Which movie best explains your dating life?
Okay, so my dating life is Emily.
Yeah, the one
So,
and only.
I picked The Princess Bride.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Oh,
one
so
really
romantic.
meaningful relationship. We found true love and never let it go. Romantic, but also, you know, maybe self-aware or
Yeah.
not taking ourselves too seriously.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's nice. I didn't understand the question in the context of me picking one movie, so I thought these questions were dumb because now
Maybe-
I understand how you wanted them to be. So
So I didn't make it clear enough. Sorry.
I was
If
like,
there's other
okay.
ones you can think of off the cuff, by all means.
Well, I was like, I picked the movie, and now I guess I'll just answer this movie
Forced
for
and
all of these
pigeonholed
questions.
into this one.
That was on me. Now I understand. Yep. I can't answer this question, but I do think that
okay,
the
great.
Wet Hot American Summer does explain my career choice, because I
Okay.
like really have always wanted to be a camp counselor or a camp director, and like this movie was just all about it in a
Yeah.
funny way, but like yeah, definitely was core to my identity.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm definitely going to have to watch it now.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
a movie that explains my career choice. So I had trouble with this one,
Mm.
but I think I got it. I think it's the original Muppet movie.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you
again,
talk about it
Kermit,
a lot.
and well,
Muppets in
not the Muppet
Space.
movie. I do
Muppets in
Muppets
Space.
from Space
Yeah.
is one I share with Owen and
Right.
Ev and Emily, but the Muppet movie to me is like Kermit rallying people to do
Yeah.
this creative stuff, with
Yeah.
him.
To put
And
on
so
the
I feel
show.
like that's like me.
Yeah.
Like I
You're like, come
somehow,
on, guys.
yeah. And somehow doing those fun things has contributed to my skills as a designer, videographer, just in creative person in general. Like the most recent example would probably be inviting everyone to this Smarty Pants party.
Yeah.
This podcast for sure.
A
Though
convener.
you initiated this one.
Yeah, but then you
Um,
did all the work.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I feel it's like my superpower to like do that and then like somehow bring meaning
Create
to it.
something from it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
And that's Muppet movie.
Mm.
The Rainbow Connection. It's where it all began.
Yeah. A Kenny Loggins classic.
I learned it on the piano when I was a kid.
We used to sing it at summer camp all the time. Transcends boundaries.
We should do something.
Never.
Like
We
that.
should never do a duet.
Absolutely not. Okay, so the movie
terrible
you
singer.
love, the movie you love that everyone else thinks is weird.
Yeah, it's Wet Hot American Summer. Anyone who's
Really?
seen it, yeah, when people see it, it's like it's a sorting hat, right, for like your sense of humor. And it's also it's a type of sense of humor, but it's about something so niche. If you didn't go to summer camp, like half the jokes you're like, what the fuck? So
Okay.
people will watch the movie.
So
I've
you
stopped
find your people by knowing them,
I've
by
stopped
learning that they like
recommending
this
it.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because when you
okay.
recommend it to someone random and they watch it and then they're like, why is everyone acting so weird? Or like, I didn't get
Yeah.
it. Or like, ew, it wasn't for me.
'Cause you
And
never
you're
went
like,
to summer camp.
okay. Yeah, like, because what are you, a poor person? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
you
like,
poor?
yeah, what are you, poor? It's so embarrassing. You didn't go to summer camp. Yeah, so anyway, that would be that. That's the same answer for that one.
I have two. They kind of fall under the same category. Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre.
Mm-hmm.
Same director, so I feel like, but it's the awkward sincerity of them both. Like
When Napoleon
and-
Dynamite came out and we were all watching it, I thought it's original.
you just kind of squint your eyes with your mouth open, like
Yeah, you're like, but the quotability of it, Tina, gosh,
eat the food.
eat
No,
the
it's-
food.
For me, it's like the oddly. It's the humor for sure, but it's like the oddly specific
Super, yeah,
details.
Yes.
That aren't necessarily jokes, but like things like, like his moon boots,
Yeah.
or
That he's
him
amped
saying,
about.
I caught you a delicious bass. Like,
Right.
or just
It's-
drawing ligers or
It's
or
the
her,
way
her,
it's the way I feel about Tim Robinson's I Think You Should Leave sketches, where
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah,
when I was
yeah.
telling you about the nude egg, and you're like, what?
yeah.
He's like, this isn't porn, it's just a nude egg. I think we
Yeah.
should be able to watch. If this is porn, I think we should be able to watch a little porn at work. Like,
But it's
absurdist.
it's like it's like the sincerity. It's so sincere that it's awkward, and I think that's
Very
that's my
earnest.
flavor.
yeah. Love it. Last one.
If you could experience one movie again for the first time, which would it be?
The Impossible. Do you know that movie?
I don't.
It is the story of a British family who was vacationing in Thailand when the 2011 tsunami happened.
Okay.
And so it's based on a true story of one family like surviving that, and they get I have to recommend this movie. You and Emily should watch it, and probably the kids can watch it too. It's intense, but it does end well. But it was unbelievable. I was arrested the whole time. I was like, like blew my mind. And
Did you watch it shortly after it came out?
I
Like,
watched it right after it came out.
was the event, the disaster still
No,
kind of fresh?
no, but I remember feeling like I remember reading in the news about the tsunami and like
Mhm.
following the coverage of it and just like learning about the absolute catastrophic devastation that, and I was like, well, like, you know, like, what's a tsunami? Like, how is this even possible? Like, what happens? And then to see just this, like, it was like a moment where something like an individual, it was almost like the scale of destruction and terror and horrifying like reality was so big for an event like that that you kind of lose perspective
Disaster
on
kit.
what it, yeah, like what it really means. And then I watched one singular family's story, and you're like, oh my God, that happened to hundreds of thousands of, you know,
Mm.
tens of thousands of people. And so it really reminded me that, like, you know, to not to remember the humanity in these things,
Yeah.
and like zeroing in on that one little thing, I was like, oh my God.
That kind of reminds me. I really enjoyed the film Elephant.
Mm,
Gus Van Sant.
mm-mm, I don't
It's
know
it's
it.
basically it's based on the Columbine shooting. So again,
Oh,
it's drawing it's drawing from a, this isn't a disaster but a tragedy, I
yeah.
suppose.
Oh, totally.
Um,
Yeah.
but it's so excellently filmed
Yeah.
because it was the first film I saw from multiple perspectives. So you follow the two shooters, but I went in not knowing anything about the film, which I think
Yeah.
was added to the impact. But
Yeah.
I definitely saw Columbine on the news and was glued to
Sure.
the TV, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and so because that's the first time, you know, a shooting really of that scale happened.
Right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and so he follows the two shooters, and they're basically just these kind of two nerds,
Cast.
being bullied.
Yeah.
You feel bad for them, but then you follow them into their kind of their downfall of, you know, the decline into what causes them to shoot up the school. But then you see it from other students' angles. You know, it's like
Mm.
it's like you rewind and you
Mm-hmm.
start seeing things happening in the background that you saw from a different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it was hugely impactful and very captured very well the awful, you know, it just represented the Columbine experience in a really accurate way,
Which
at least
unfortunately,
from where I
like,
was sitting.
yeah, like replayed over and over and over again
Right,
in different
right,
states and different,
yeah.
yeah, communities. I moved to Vermont the first time the day that Sandy Hook happened. I
Uh,
remember I like moved in and I went on a little I went on a hike at Von Trapp Family
mhm,
Lodge, and I
yeah,
was out of cell phone service for a while, and I came back and was watching the news and was just like, remember feeling like, oh, this is devastating, and like, thank God this will be the turning point for gun violence. Like, oh, they killed children, like kindergartners. Like,
mhm.
we'll surely stop it now. And it's just like, oh no, oops, sorry, it's terrible timing. Oh God,
For those of you listening, Elaine has sunken into her chair. All I see is her forehead.
it's like really just gets me every time. It's not a fun ride.
No, it's not.
Anyway,
But yeah, so The
yeah.
Impossible, that I'll have to
Yeah,
check it out.
highly. I'd recommend that over Wet Hot American Summer because I think it's more universally appreciated than
Okay.
the 39% critics.
The summer camps I went to were very
Yeah.
niche, so it's probably not
Well,
the same
maybe
experience that you had.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, once you'll watch both. So I'm gonna watch Elephant. And what's one that you want me to watch? Another one from the
Let's go back to my list.
don't say Star Wars.
No. Do you like foreign films?
Mm. Yeah, I'd watch Hero. It's all subtitles, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
there's probably a dubbed version. Just I haven't seen it forever. I wonder if it holds up. Yeah, watch Hero. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it won some Oscars for cinematography, or at least was nominated. Okay. And I'm watching Impossible.
Yep.
Or is there another one I should?
The Impossible.
The
and then you're
Impossible.
going to watch Wet Hot American Summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll be our next splashdown, probably.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right. So rapid fire to kind of end this subject. Your favorite movie quote?
It's something from Wet Hot American Summer. Artie, your mom is coming today. You have to take a shower. That's a quote.
I say that every day.
You know, your mom's
Jeremiah.
coming. You have to shower.
I mean, They Were Cones is a pretty good one.
Okay.
But I have to. There's so many. There's so many.
Yeah.
But
I
think,
know, like my pants.
My pants. Undercover Blues. My pants. No, I think I think I would pull one from Nacho Libre. So like the other brothers don't think I know a buttload about the gospel, but I do.
There you go. So good. Did you say Titanic was on your list, Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to the theater 3 times and saw that.
I had it on double VHS. I mean, I'm not. It was very influential to me at the time, but it didn't make my list. So I was just curious why.
First set of boobies I'd ever seen.
I mean, same. And those were Kate Winslet's boobies. Were
Thank you, Kate.
Wow. Oh wow.
So, a coming of age film for me.
Emphasis on coming of age. Yeah, I saw those boobies as well, and I was like, what the heck?
They allow this?
Yeah, and it blew my mind. And then same with the fingerprint smear on the car.
Yeah,
I was like, what are they doing? Why is it so steamy? Yeah, I was too young. I was 9. I was too young to watch that movie.
I was 12, I think.
No, bro, it was 1997.
Yeah, 12. 13?
Are you 9, 10, 11?
12.
You're 4 years older than me? You're 3 years older than me.
I was born in 85, so 95 would be 10.
3. Yeah, 3 years older.
7.
Yeah, I was 9, and a 4th grader should not have been seeing Titanic the way I watched Titanic.
Yeah. True.
My parents didn't go to the theater and see it. I saw it with Lee Rorick and her parents, and in theaters, and we were a little bit squirmish, with her family in the theater. And then my parents were like, "How was Titanic? Like, we heard it was an amazing movie," and like just thinking in like adult terms. And I was like, "It was so good, we should buy the VHS." And they were like, "Okay." So we bought the VHS, and there was like a den down in the basement, and I would like pop it in and turn the volume down, and I was like, but I would start it at the second VHS because the first was all like, "Whoa," and then you got to the draw me like one of your French girls scenes, and I was just like over and over and over again. But this was also when I was doing my like
So you were 11?
9.
9. Okay.
9. 4th grade.
Wow.
It's too young.
Yeah.
Whew.
Kind of cute, actually. I saw this TikTok of this girl, like Gen Z, I think, that early 20s, and she had grown up with watching the Titanic on VHS. Her brother or dad or somebody brought it back from a thrift store, and they still had a VCR, so she grew up watching it. But she's like, but I didn't know, you guys, that this was a double-decker movie because they only came back with one VHS. So she grew up thinking the Titanic ended
never sank
before it sank. And she's like, well, that kind of ended kind of weird, but okay. And then she found out there was another half. She's like, they die?
This is literally the experience I had with The Sound of Music double VHS. We
Really?
only had the first half and it ends with their wedding. And I was like, that's so nice. Like,
Yeah.
Captain Von Trapp and Maria get married.
No, you got to eject and put the other tape in.
Then come to find out they're being chased by the Nazis. And they have
They're
to hide in a church. And Rolf backstabs the family.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I had that exact same experience. No. Anyway.
Funniest movie ever made?
What Out American Summer?
Okay. I couldn't decide.
Okay.
There's so many funny movies out there.
There really are.
The funniest movie I've seen lately is The New Naked Gun. And I haven't
seen it yet. I never watched the original.
You don't have to. I mean,
Okay.
there are some references that lead that you point back to that one, but yeah. I thought it was funny. I watched it with my family. They were like, and whatever.
Bummer.
Most overrated movie.
Oppenheimer.
I haven't seen that, but
It's so self-serious.
yeah, that's what I've heard.
It's just like,
it just seems like a lot of work.
And like, I respect Christopher Nolan for
Absolutely.
his.
I mean, we're gonna go see the Odyssey.
Yeah, I just.
He's a great filmmaker. He's one of the
Yes.
best.
Of course, but that one I was just like, "Ugh." It's so long.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
what I was-
heavy and
what I
so
was getting at.
serious. Yeah, just like.
There was another one like that was hard to get through. I forget. Anyway,
But like Good Will Hunting is a great example of a movie that is like heartfelt, serious, whatever, but isn't too serious. Like Robin Williams telling the fart story in therapy about his wife is like, it just like gives you these like real moments. Whereas Oppenheimer the whole time was just like, this is serious. Don't forget.
right.
This
Yeah.
is serious.
Okay.
And you're like,
Just a little
oh my
comedic
God.
relief would help.
Yeah, anything here. I mean, it's about
Good Will Hunting's on my list too. Did I say that?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, but it should be
I
on
think it
everyone's.
fell off somehow, but it was on there to begin with. I love that script. Yeah, my overrated movie is Avatar. Ugh.
Oh, speaking of James
Yeah.
Cameron,
James,
how they got to Avatar 3
he's
is
got
like
5.
No, he doesn't.
They're gonna do 5 of them, and they're like the biggest box office hits, and I'm just like, why?
No, they're not. Are they really?
Yes, they are. They keep breaking the record for the movie that makes the most money.
I saw
Like
the first
billions of dollars
Avatar
opening weekend.
was the third one Away with Water.
I don't know. I lost track.
I don't know
It's
what the
like
second
it goes
one
through like all
was.
the elements, and I
Yeah.
watched the first one when it came out. Everyone was clamoring about it. I was like, "This is
I watched the
dumb.
first
This
one
is
and I
like
was
so
like,
heavy,
Very
like,
heavy-handed. Yeah, like there's no
heavy-handed.
room for nuance there.
yeah." It's just like,
And
and I
it's-
get it. The graphics are groundbreaking. Whatever. It's
Are
just like,
they?
it
Are
doesn't
they?
even matter if you don't.
I don't care.
If the writing's not good, I don't care.
It's
You could
just
have- you
friggin'
could have
Fern
shit
Gully.
graphics.
We did
The
have
what?
shit graphics. It was called Fern Gully. It's the
Yeah.
same story.
They're
It was like,
remaking
oh,
that
no.
a live action
Are
of
they?
that, I believe. Yeah.
I will watch
Which is
it.
like, most
Doesn't matter.
underrated movie?
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going out on a limb here, and I'm gonna say Father of the Bride.
Oh, I love that movie.
I know, but it's like I think it gets lumped in the rom-com category, which is kind of like
Yeah.
horror is kind of like those aren't serious movies. That entire Father of the Bride, Father of the Bride 2.
It did
Um,
well.
I'm sure it
They
did. It's just like it should
They're
have
making
a
a new one
place.
now, aren't they?
They already remade one with like Latino characters, maybe.
No, it's with Steve Martin Short, and
No, it's not.
yeah, it's his granddaughter, I believe, who's getting married. Yeah,
Well,
I think it was in the works. Diane Keaton died.
But Diane
so I
Keaton
don't know.
died.
I don't know
Yeah.
how. Maybe they write that in somehow. I heard it was in the works.
Wow. I can't believe it. Anyway, that movie, okay, so maybe it's not underrated, but I think that movie just doesn't like get enough,
It's funny. We watched it again, and the amount of money he spends
Oh my gosh.
on the wedding, it was just like, he's not overreacting. That
Yeah,
is
they're like,
way
"This
too
is
much for a wedding."
Out of control.
Yeah, he is
And
being
they're like, "They
perfectly
have
reasonable.
swans." Yeah, that's right. But that's honestly the scene I think all the time about the scene where he has the meltdown in the grocery store and he's trying to buy hot dogs and
The
hot dog buns.
superfluous buns.
He's like, some
big shot.
asshole. Yeah, big shot.
Big shot
At the hot
wiener
dog factory.
factory.
Decided that
Big
they
shot.
got together with a big shot at the
Bun
hot dog
factory.
bun factory to screw the American
George
consumer.
Bank says no. He's like, who's
It's
George
like,
Bank?
It's me. And he's pulling out. He's like, I have 8 hot dogs and I need 8 hot dog buns. I think about it all the time.
Sir,
All
what
the
are you
time.
doing? Removing the superfluous buns. Yeah. Every time I buy
A classic.
hot dog buns, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last rapid fire was a movie everyone should watch once.
Yeah. I couldn't think of one, but I feel like it should be like some like cultural classic, like Star Wars, but it doesn't have to be Star Wars. Something that
I'm saying
like
Rear Window. It's
Rear
like
Window,
you gotta watch.
something that like everybody should know because everybody knows, you know?
I guess remember how I told you
Like
I
you should
recently
at least
watched-
listen to the Beatles once. You should at least watch
Right.
Star Wars once, you know?
Right.
It's something like that.
Yeah, I remember I watched 2001: A Space Odyssey recently, and I was like,
Mhm.
oh my god, there's so many cultural
You're right,
references born of
exactly.
this. Like
Yeah.
it's like whoa.
It's more of an education kind of thing.
Yeah, that and that yeah, and yeah. There's yes. We could
But
keep
Rear
going.
Window was excellent. I just watched that
So
I don't know,
good.
a month or two ago, and it was as good as I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Brilliant.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
Should we? It's kind of a good idea.
Kind of fun.
Should we splash down?
Splash down. Cue the music. You watch
can't
any good
remember.
movies lately?
I can't remember if I told you I'm rewatching Mad Men. Have I told you that?
Yes, I think this is the third time now. Are you through it yet?
No, not yet. Well, it's blowing my mind.
Draper, man, he's got you hooked.
He gets me. I'm on season 7. I'm almost done. So I guess I've already told you how much I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've never
Well,
seen it, so that would be
still,
the third time.
I remember that. Okay. Well, that's all that's been going on in my life.
In fact, I think I might have cut it out the second time because you already talked about it. So,
Well, it
this
would
would
be
be the
funnier
second
if
time
you
for our
left it in. Okay, what have you been up to?
I have been hooked on World Cup TikTok.
Ugh, I don't
No,
care.
no. It's not about sports. It's not about soccer. The Europeans are discovering America for the first time in a way that like they haven't before. And so
Tell me more.
because of all of the locations,
Yeah.
they're finding themselves in parts of America that they've never experienced before.
Cool.
And they are in love. And they are just like America is
ironically?
amazing, you know, and from everything from like national parks to Costco.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. And so it's really wholesome.
Yeah.
And then to see like America, or Americans like
Welcome
proud
them, or
of
are we
their
happy?
country.
Yeah, like
you
are
know?
we being good?
Yeah. And so they're calling it like the Great American Sleepover. Because it's like we needed to just hang out, you know?
Yeah,
Like take a break from reality and just remember
Yeah.
that we love each other and we're friends and so it's been
That's
really
really
sweet.
funny.
Like Boston is just
Blown up.
with Scots because that's where their team was playing
Yeah.
and they won, which is huge. They haven't won
Yeah.
World Cup game
I
in
was just listening
decades.
to that. Yeah.
Yeah. And so bagpipes, kilts, and
Yeah.
Boston is loving it.
Loving it. Boston's like,
the
yeah.
bars are popping like pubs
Yeah.
over in Britain.
That's awesome.
So things like that.
Yeah.
Kansas City has totally welcomed Algeria in a way that's like, Algerian flags everywhere, but the Americans have
gosh.
put them up to like
That's
welcome
amazing.
them in.
That's
and,
so
you know,
sweet. Oh, I
and
have
so
chills.
I know. And so it's like really wholesome.
That's amazing. The great American sleepover.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, I have to get busy watching Hero.
Yeah.
And
I wonder if I'm choosing the right one.
what was the other one?
I think you've seen Elephant.
Elephant, right, for Columbine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So The Impossible and
Wet Hot American Summer.
Wet
Wow.
Hot American Summer. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna.
And we'll regroup.
You're gonna think it's weird.
That's okay.
It's all right. It's all right.
I can tolerate a lot.
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not like you. Not built like you. Should we do it again?
Yeah. That's
All
fun.
right.
I missed you.
Yeah. I missed you.
It's been, was it over a week?
God, I hope not, but I think yes.
Okay.
I think
Well.
yes.
We'll do it again.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.